Yo, welcome to What's on Your Mind, the podcast where history hooks up with psychology and humor slides into your DMs. I'm your host, comedian Petty E, blending facts, sass, and a splash of scandal. Today, we're diving headfirst into the age old love triangle: monogamy versus polygamy. Is monogamy just emotional gentrification with a diamond ring? Is polygamy the group chat of romance, chaotic, crowded, and missing the point? We're unpacking ancient traditions, modern messes, and psychological plot twists. Grab your wine and your situationship. Let's make it funny, make it sexy, and make it make sense. What even is monogamy? It's basically saying, I pick you to split fries with and raise a dog that hates us equally. It comes in flavors: sexual, social, marital, and cereal, where you rotate booze like seasonal produce. Psychologically, it's emotional bubble wrap, low drama, high stability, but plot twist: it's not humanity's default setting. Early humans lived their best polyamorous lives. Monogamy only became the go to because it made paternity certainty and resource sharing, especially once crops and cows enter the chat, easier to manage. Now, what is polygamy? It's saying, why settle for one when you can have a whole caste? You've got polygyny, multiple wives; polyandry, multiple husbands; and group marriage, communal love circles. Psychologically, it's a whole ecosystem of status, emotional capitalism, and jealousy management. King Solomon had 700 wives and 300 concubines. Baby, that's HR level scheduling. Historically practiced everywhere from classical China to West Africa, it only works if everyone is emotionally literate and down for the ride. So, how did monogamy become the it girl? Back in Babylon, monogamy was for the masses, polygyny was VIP access. Christianity came along and put a halo on monogamy, making it the moral gold standard. Plus, as a military strategy, if elite men couldn't hoard wives, more dudes got married, meaning more soldiers. Love with a side of war prep. And when did polygamy get cancelled? The Middle Ages basically excommunicated the concept. Fast forward to the 19th century, and countries globally started banning it. Modernity and the women's rights movement pushed monogamy as the legal standard because, let's be real, women shouldn't be traded like Pokemon cards. Let's weigh the options. Monogamy is a one-on-one basketball game. The pros: deep trust and no STD surprises. The cons: routine sneaks in, and the pressure to be someone's lover, therapist, bestie, and chef is exhausting. Polygamy is a full court scrimmage. The pros: a massive support system, shared bills, and someone always knows where the remote is. The cons: gender inequality, jealousy soap operas, and complex dynamics that require a color coded Google Calendar. Believe it or not, people switch teams. Moving from monogamy to polyamory expands your emotional bandwidth. It requires radical honesty, and realizing love isn't about ownership. But sometimes, the group chat gets exhausting. People hit the emotional snooze button and move back to monogamy. They burn out from emotional multitasking and crave the simplicity of one partner. Fewer calendars, more peace. Whether you are opening the door or closing it, healthy shifts require intentional reflection and zero ghosting. So, whether you are pledging allegiance to one boo or building a love squad with rotating brunch schedules, remember, monogamy and polygamy are reflections of culture, psychology, and the messy masterpiece of human desire. Monogamy offers emotional depth, but can feel like trying to download your entire personality into one person's heart. Polygamy brings community, but requires the emotional bandwidth of a therapist with a Google Calendar addiction. Historically, we've gone from kings with kingdoms of wives to couples arguing over who liked whose post. So, whether you're a one lover romantic or a multi heart strategist, make sure your love is honest, your boundaries are clear, and your group chat isn't secretly a therapy session. Stay sexy, stay smart, and remember whether it's one ring or five, the real flex is emotional maturity. Peace.